So glad to have you with us on Girl Talk today. Well, it's no secret that the modern American diet is a big player to a whole host of chronic health problems like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, cancer, or even something as basic as bad skin. Here to help us sort through some of this is our guest, Tori Penn from Diet Doc Madison. Tori, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me, ladies.
We love learning about this stuff, and this is important stuff. These are
Yes.
big things that are chronic throughout the United States.
Yes.
So how about if we start with organic versus inorganic? Talk to us about that.
Okay. Pretty much with the organic, non-organic, there's three parts that I like to cover with. One, a lot of people will assume that organic is healthier than non-organic. Two would be the taste of organic versus non-organic. Three would be the nutritional that you get from being organic and non-organic.
Okay.
The problem is with that people will assume because of TV doctors or things that they read on Facebook or the internet that that is the case, and unfortunately it's not. The science shows that there is no real difference between organic, non-organic being healthier. There's a little less residue of pesticides on non-organic, but
You mean organic?
on organic,
Right.
but organic, they still use pesticides, and they still, so it's not like, oh, it's organic, they don't use any type. No, they still use pesticides and things on there. So
Is it just a different category?
yeah, it's a different category that either the government or whoever decides this is okay, this is deemed organic for use.
This is the higher price category.
Right, exactly. So the amount it's a little less residue on organic, but the amounts that you would get from organic or non-organic isn't anything that is going to be attributed to greater health risks at all.
Could you just thoroughly wash non-organic?
The biggest thing, you mean, yes, the biggest part of that is making sure that you wash your fruits, wash your vegetables. You're going to knock off a lot of the residue to begin with again. So the amount that there is difference, it's not enough that we really worry about. And the science shows that. The actual research that shows when they use organic, non-organic shows it's not a big difference.
That's
so
fascinating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that goes against what I've
never heard
heard.
that.
And trust me, and I've been one of those where we're only going to eat organic because of this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did the research and looked at the studies themselves, not just pick apart a certain part of a study, but read the entire study. What was it done on all that to see, does it make sense? Is it valuable? Does it hold up to what I'm hearing from people out there?
And paying
things like
for.
that. Exactly.
Paying for it.
Exactly.
It's almost actually a relief because it kind of lets you off the hook a little bit when you don't buy organic all the
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
You know?
And so then there's the next part, the taste-wise. Now, there's certain things, an organic avocado, a non-organic avocado, I can't tell the difference between taste-wise. The only thing that I know, one of the things that I do eat is like an organic grass-fed beef. I can tell the difference in the flavor, the texture, it's juicier. I can tell the difference between that. So it's not to say that you don't ever have to buy organic, but again, if you like organic eggs and you tell the difference between that and a regular egg, or if you get organic broccoli and you can tell the difference between that taste-wise and you enjoy it more, then absolutely go for it. But there's
Especially if it makes you eat more of it.
Exactly, exactly. So it's not where it's more of some people can tell the difference between fruits and vegetables or meats and others can't. So that's more of it's a personal preference.
I wonder
so.
how much of that is placebo effect.
And sometimes it could be,
Yeah.
and sometimes it could be. And I was never like, I'll try meat, and I noticed a difference. So, and the last point would be the nutritional content of it. People think organic is a lot more nutritious than non-organic.
Yeah,
And
we've
that
been
again,
programmed to believe that.
Again, and that is
Where
not the
you're saying
case. The amount that is different is insignificant. So there's a little less, there might be a little bit more healthier fats in an organic beef that you're getting, but it's not to the extent of, unless you're having it for every single meal, every single day, that it would actually matter in the grand scheme of things.
So in terms of fruits and vegetables, it might just be what's fresher in terms of what has more nutrient or nutritional value.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of, and again, it's how it was produced. What's the type of soil? I mean, if the soil is garbage on an organic farm, it's not going to be as good as somebody on a conventional farm. So you don't know unless you have your own farmer that you go to get your produce. So again, in the grand scheme of things, if you like organic and you can afford organic and you just want to live more on the safer side, it's totally fine. It's just to sort of make sure that, you know what, you have that option. If you don't have to buy organic to get all the health benefits out of it.
And Tori joins us regularly to do these myth busters, tongue twister. So we'll have you back. But just real quick before we go, where do people get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with me at pennfusionfitness.com and on Facebook at Penn Fusion Fitness as well.
So if you have your own questions for Tori, you can reach him there. Stay tuned. We'll be right back here at Bella Domicile talking about traditional kitchen style.